July 17th, 2014, 9:08 here in Buenos Aires. I just woke up and I am still with my pillow stuck on my face and I am like, I need to really wake up. My God. It's a weird feeling. And still now I were trying to make some breakfast. And while making this breakfast, the stench of hell, Sodoma tellers. Oh, he's gonna say this. You're going to see it, what I'm telling you, because of the witches enterprises obsessed in kind of making career of the generation abominable tellers. I am the star up in my life every day. In titles of evangelics and titles of national security techniques, it's too dangerous. Shake a hand, stretch it. And goes happy saying, oh, we're done to it. Have you seen? It's what we told you. Sodoma. Well, the reality of this today, like to set clear some things with everything we just came through. It's exactly one thing. Tells that I guess them and everybody, and they prove it and show it that I am a teller, and by guessing and making mind control, I will still state I will robbing everybody, I will manipulate and taking benefit. And the Sodoma plan, the thirst to sing and reply, of course. You get me? Well, sorry, my version of French, like came and saying so long. And this thing of the version of French is related and related about the idea of the quacks mercaders stenchy shit. That's saying the word. It really deserves to explain what it is on the right picture. Stenchy shit. Cuerpo Médico Forense Argentina. Tears to saying that I come on virginal mind, and every time come virginal mind, I just say what they says I am on all class of an illness, for they says they are forensics, so they commands, of course. So I come to saying, well, forgive me, you son of a degenerate son of a mercader, disgusting piece of a virginal French, right? Well, ותצחה מטלתי יפסחה תלתי שמוצבך חצה אל מובצם באך חלם פהשך על ציחינה דאפות שיחה לשמצים. And let's putting things clear. This is what keeps on happening here all around. Like even a satellite up on my house 24 hours a day. Even a cloudy nights and days, with a simplicity of a very special device which I called BLYTT Canyon, that the disgusting Sodoma prostitution Argentina, United Evangelics says, oh, metaphysics. And the BLYTT Canyon is actually a simplicity of a very high tech, which it is a laser plasma ray that in a very blue purple BRDMC for the same plasma energy delivers the touchdown in crown for whatever the 5 kilometers cumulus nimbus even through, and read at the bottom whatever to find out whenever down on ground, anything right there and throughs whole matter at even 20 kilometers or kilometers right on the ground. And this is for the reason I will be kind of a very dangerous terrorist still. But Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández Officialism, Presidents Argentina, National Security Paranormal Techniques, and Ejército de Argentinos. Sorry the word, my virtual French. So suddenly, further the reality that they are and supposedly are to be. It is good to the show exactly what it is and what's not, which also dares to say in conspiracy against them because it shows the truth. And well, suddenly happens the reality which disgusting mother sons of Evangélicos Unidos Argentina started making again the riot of the hell they all are. Making the witchy damn sorcery shit all over my life and my person, telling because of its powers belongs to the militaries of Argentina and stolen to the chiefs of the state last night, and we saw it. We saw everything. Do you know what I stolen? What they says they gotta steal to God because of they says they owns everything which is God. They keeps on saying, give the Lord's body, you prevent it. Telling my body, my life, my existence. Telling that the Lord gave everything I am and exist to Sodoma, all rapists, whole gender, whole age and dogs, and murderers, saying that God is gonna save that damn shit and gonna condemn Israel soon, and my person, saying that I gotta be the beast. The cycles, hell, abominable, delirious pieces of shit, Brain Crudo, Carnival, Cabrera, Anacondia, and associated, everyone, and the whole evangelic secret society, telling that they are the last hours workers and the warriors of God against the evil, that they are the Armageddon's figure, and telling they are the Eliah and they are the Moshe, saying that it's about a spirit and not a person, that they are the judges of the God for the whole of the world. And whenever we call this in the Yeshua in law, Armageddon 51 to 57, you are going to understand what is like the abomination grant for this. Rhetoric demons, the generation genociders, abominable thieves, and like no like no other ever found, abominable like same old stuff, and disgusting like a chatzi, embracing the whole of the damn abominable inside, and calling for the mercy of the Christ for the what Adonai condemned, trampling everything like means Hashem, Adonai, Mashiach, Elahai, Yeshua HaSared, and the judgment of God, and everything like Adonai saves and wants to go for, and saying the orders are of Christ's demons. They dare to go all around and even to United States of America, asking for explanations to United Nations and International Criminal Court. How can possibly be I to be working? Whenever they said and commanded, do not dare to putting me like an employee for the United Nations and International Criminal Court. Again, And with this also telling that I spent nights complete and sleep just 3 hours, but chunky stuff in my nose, but follows of all as officers of forces and militaries I found in a way, in my rectum, in my hands, in my mouth, and whatever the holes I got to putting in. And that I spent the whole time making this and cheating people, telling and pretending to show that I am in other places while I will be doing that they saw me all the time. Even this last night, the whole night having sex with this because of you see this. Don't you dare to come to say me that this is giving this all from the card. Something like Adonai said, I'm gonna give to my people, and for the reason of my mercy to the ones that need. And suddenly we were working with Hashem and with International Criminal Court, with justice bodies, and Israel, US, Spain, Swiss, Italy, France government, about supporting and helping the idea for people which has a very problem on so pandemic states all around to have some supporting. And but you never studied and you're not part of no government. You have no title, not instituted. That's the reason why you go to United Nations and International Criminal Court to say I cannot. You have not worked, you cannot be internated under medication. That's the reason why you go all around saying that I cannot, having no job, and nobody to turn to helping me and contradict President of Argentina for the reason why you send your Stench shit Sodoma to axes in hand, cutting them in pieces right while they are sleeping in their beds. Like long time ago you done Christina Kirchner of hell, Sodoma prostitution, and you still today done. https www. Todavía respiran la degeneración que todo el tiempo les selectó la abominación maldita que son, y muerte tienen por la eternidad, y yo feliz. .int. Salah. F9. Last key and cleaner, my site, last tweet ISIS in New York. And right in the middle of this all, I suppose, slept also dressed like threatening and murdering and destroying people all around. And I just woke up for about 1 hour slept. And I'm fresh because of I make offering. And the whole of the man inside me, the supper meat, makes me the supper, I have your life and your energy, and I'm gonna offer you, and I am alive and filled of energy. Oh my God. Evangelics United Argentina, the librous Stenchy shit. And the things I were about to saying for, he's guessing us. You see, it's exactly what we're saying. He's saying all the time. And were the words of, I just woke up this day on the stench of hell of Sodoma and Evangelics, United Evangelics Argentina, Grand Horror, playing the supper cats, the divines, demons, and I'm sorry, the divines, upon my life, saying that my spirit, my life, and my gift is God given them. And God didn't allow me to having nothing of His and not being who I am, unless the body. And also saying that I were not allowed to give nothing to heaven. And goes with the theater of Grand Hall and the generate, saying that they will command and remain in the whole of the world and will say what it's got to be done. And they are going to do it. And part of this machinery of Sodoma. And the Ejército Argentino spent the whole night, making witchcraft and manipulating and assembling with Evangelicas Unidas videos on the rate, my friends, with a very EDMT software to putting up on my face and a very smiling, oh, one more, give me. I'm gonna give it this, https www xtrmcdf4845 ddrdmc 2020-8485-616-384.90 F9, just like before. I'm gonna ask you just to be careful about this last I caved you. For the same reason, in this same recall link from browser, there is a simplicity of everything is clear and shown, but even there, it is a lot of rapes and destructions and murders. So whoever to be about this thing, it will be good. Whoever to accede into this recall to be with expertises of law and with people over institutional support justice. And I'm sorry that I put it this wide public. It is really to understand there are certain moments in the making of everything I just go for, which it means understand reality and bearing what reality brings, and from it deliver the reality in place as reality deserves. So, Gefosselech hat simenech altaechti sefotsi shiba ochatsa amoltanin meveltse chaliti etse bochachati natse alenadach. Third, to going to United States of America, European Union states. Third, to going to Israel, South Africa, Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, Russia, India, China, Australia, New Zealand. Third, to go into Canada, Philippines. Third, to go into Emirates, Evangelicas Unidas, prostitution of Sodoma, to pouring all over with Cuerpo Médico Forense de la Justicia de la Nación Argentina and Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Policía de Seguridad Aeronáutica Argentina, CIDE, Metropolitana, Ejército Argentino, with porn, assembled porn on my face and my mother's, videos and photo, and a lot of forgery, the generation of hell of dance, telling that I'd be that, and nobody would let be cheated. With President Argentina behind, telling I am the protocol for the United Nations UNASUR. And I'm telling the flights, why not? Emirates 8516 from Ezeiza departure 0014 Buenos Aires, direct to United Emirates, Arab. American Airlines 1681 departure 0318 from Ezeiza, Buenos Aires, direct to John Fitzgerald Kennedy Airport. LAN Chile 1918 departure 0215 from Ezeiza, Buenos Aires, direct to Paris. Air Italia 8517 departure From Buenos Aires, Ezeiza 0421, direct to Rome. Lufthansa 1616, from Ezeiza 0376, 18, direct to Berlin, Amsterdam, Bethsebe Hotlitsebe Sochitzamit, and El Al 2118, departure from Buenos Aires, Ezeiza 0322, direct. And also there is TWC 2185, departure 0321 from Buenos Aires in a very second BRT tarmac runway, direct to Tehran. Also the BRD 1818 from Buenos Aires 0403, direct to Moscow. The Continental 2718 from Rio de Janeiro, direct to South Africa. From Sao Paulo Airport, departure at 0320, Sao Paulo's hour. And Australian Air, the RDC Australia 2114 from Ezeiza, Buenos Aires 0520, direct to, and from there to New Zealand. Even BMT, direct to China, Beijing, and from China to Malaysia, and from Malaysia to Japan. The whole in one to deliver in this scale. The 2114 8581 DRMC 0053 from Buenos Aires, direct to Pascal. And in the middle of this all, oh, there's just diplomat affairs. All right. There's missing one. A lot of other. Air Canada 7618 from Buenos Aires 0714, direct to. And this last, India BLYTT 7614 from Sao Paulo 0406, direct to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is a very clear thing, that if Cuerpo Médico Forense de la Justicia de la Nación Argentina and Legislators of Government of the City of Buenos Aires, Port Alvear, Piñera, goes in flights to telling that I will do all they says I do and showing the porn all around the world, it is the reason to understand it is not about all they were telling in front of United Nations permanently, Board Alvear Piñera and Cuerpo Médico Forense, that I am a delirious schizophrenic person. So suddenly, and also the whole damn crap that they makes up delirium, they are the commanding ones. Pieces of shit. With the whole of the word and qualifying. Exact. Pieces of shit. So suddenly, at the point of the soul, I should say that since the last message I sent to International Criminal Court here in Buenos Aires, where members state 2,814 more murdered, and civil society in Argentina, where 1,114,608 more disappeared. And 904,206 more murdered. As in the region, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Peru, Chile, Argentina. 5,114,208 persons disappeared. By Ejército Argentino, Cristina Kirchner, Officialism, and then 666 Society. And in the middle of this all, missing person, UNASUR, is not ever telling no truth. Same missing children. So I'm gonna give you the taxative. Okay, I'm gonna give you the taxative fact, and I'm gonna give you the reality here around. HTTPS www. Missing children, missing person, UNASUR. MDRTMC, the manipulated, the hidden, by Cristina Kirchner, Oficialismo Argentina, and whole SODOMA, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, and cooperators. The poorest ever ages of the brothels in Argentina about coins for souls. .90 F12, like before, and HTTPS www. Realities of the disappearing. All denounces that never reaches out. Sorry. Come again. Realities of our lives. Let's put in. The whole denounces that never reaches out. No ears to the hearing the need, and no facts to the making justice, and no ways to the making. The reality for all which needs security to have it and never being murdered. .90 F9, like before. Forgive me this last, it's this way they recall it. And in the middle of this all, we should be careful. The riot of demons of Grand Horde United Evangelics are erected in the palace of Sodoma, wanting for the top of the world. And there are a lot of victims which evangelics suffers for this class of a biggest of shits never ever seen, playing the authority of the Lord while the ashke bechotzima and chatishki blothechetzim. Forgive me this morning my personal loving. And right now 09:36 in Buenos Aires, and I slept trust heavy scene. HTTPS www. ¿Vieron que dice y hace lo que nosotros decimos? .90 F7, like before. Do I have to show? Sorry, my. Also that. Oh! Once more. Should I show you? I just didn't want to coming in front of the camera. On my privacy, I've already done so much times because of the same reasons. Every day with the alone. Some other. But you know what? Because of this, and I do not go out, they murders people. Understand what I say? Because of this, I do sleep in my house and not go to, blow around. And I do put my pajamas and not be out the night for they to saying it's doing what we say and go better to blow up someone of ours because if we are going to them all, they murders people. And because of it's not what they says gotta be, they murders and rapes people. And because of they says, doesn't says and doesn't does, what we command, they murders people. And because of I eat whatever I eat, and use whatever I use, saying they didn't allow me, they murders people. Christina Kirchner is this class of a biggest of ever rottenest shits in whole human history, with the whole followers and the whole of the sect and its grand whore and its Sodoma. She's the icon of Arechis Boitzi Kachtit Suma. And that's the way I'm gonna put her where she goes forever. Seol. With them bodies. Shut up.